I'd like to do is talk a little bit about speed draft, what we do, why we do it. Then share my story in the context of what I call the 5 Ps. And weave in my story and similar stories with other brands that you are all familiar with day to day, like Google, Starbucks, Survivor television series by Mark Burnett. We kind of weave together these stories because they all have a common thread. I plan to speak for about 20 minutes or so. I want to leave 20, 30 minutes on the back end to respond to your questions. The hardest thing for any entrepreneur to do is to boil down exactly what it is that you do. It's the hardest thing in the world. And startups are almost the complete opposite of corporate America. Corporate America, you find mission statements, vision statements, and they fill a page. They don't necessarily boil down to the essence of what they do. That's very important because focus in this game is mission critical. The mantra for speed draft is eliminate RFQ. Very simple, very focused, it's concise, it's compelling. RFQs, request for quotation. We are in the custom manufacturing space. And anything that's custom manufactured, anything that's not mass produced, is built to order. It's built to the specifications of the buyer, which means the products have no price. Someone has to calculate the price after they determine how to manufacture those products. So this RFQ process is very slow, it's very labor intensive, and it's incredibly expensive. Our e-commerce platform technology automates the RFQ process on your web browser or Apple iPhone. Eliminate RFQs. Let me give you some background on what that process is like. This is Joe. Joe sells custom replacement tooling products to production sources like GM, Ford, Chrysler, a company that makes the stampings for your kitchen sink, the parts inside your computer, door hinges. All of those mass-produced products have replaceable components that are custom-made. These components wear out like razor blades. They're made one at a time from a block of steel. Joe spends 30% of his revenue estimating prices for jobs he has not received. 30% of revenue. That's huge. In this economy, it's everything. If Joe's fortunate, he'll quote 3 jobs, earn the sale of 1. Very intensive. The product I'm going to show a demo for takes 2 hours for that company to estimate a selling price. They invest 6 hours at $1 per minute per person to earn 1 sale. 6 hours to 1. Meet Mary. Quoting is not selling for Joe. For Mary, waiting is not buying. She works for a company like General Motors, Ford, Chrysler, Dell Computers. She needs replacement tooling parts as soon as possible. It's mission critical to keep those production lines running. But she'll wait hours, days, or weeks to get prices. She'll send this RFQ to at least 3 sources. If one has a question, then all 3 have a question. So she has to respond to not 1, but 3, in addition to waiting hours, days, or weeks to get a price. At $1 an hour, or $1 per minute bird rate, $60 an hour in this country, Mary is spending 30% of the purchase price on average just waiting for somebody to give her a price. SpeedDraft automates this process from your web browser. Here's a Camtasia screen capture demo that you can find on speeddraft.com. The user picks the product family that they want to configure. We ask simple questions about how they're going to use that custom product. Once they respond to the product family, product type, how they're going to use it, we ask for basic numeric inputs that are known to the user. This particular product has 12 engineering calculations, a couple dozen engineering decisions, so they can select the right product. We take that information, as well as other key characteristics of the product. In this particular case, this product produces holes in sheet metal parts. So we ask for which shape hole is it, how big is it. Our patent pending technology on the back end of the website has the artificial intelligence to select the right product, and for this product there are over 232 quadrillion possible products. We push back to the user interface, the ones that will work. The user makes their final selection, choose their optional features. And SpeedDraft is the first and only company to create a 3D engineering solid model of that product on the fly. No templates, no libraries, all done on the fly. Pan, zoom, and rotate in your web browser, no engineering software required. That is all built on the fly. First time we're going to do that. On the back end, we extract mass properties from that so we can determine how to manufacture that product in order to determine the prices that you see here. So in the 2 or 3 minutes online, same amount of time it would take to phone, fax, or email just the RFQ, we've created the actionable specification, the spare parts, the prices, and the engineering model that both the buyer and the seller need. We've taken 2 hours of engineering effort and specification effort on the buyer side, and we've taken 2 hours of quoting effort per quote on the seller side and reduced it down to a few mouse clicks in 2 or 3 minutes. That's what we do.